Well, about a year ago, Purdue University launched a marketing brand called the Persistent Pursuit of the Next Giant Leap. Then the pandemic hit, forcing the university's marketing and communications team to pivot to apply a strategy and resources to recruit students to the West Lafayette campus. The payoff? Well, Purdue attracted its largest freshman class ever and received national accolades from the American Marketing Association. Purdue's Senior Vice President of Marketing and Communications, Braden, joins us now with lessons learned and how his team pulled off really some big accomplishments. Ethan, thanks for joining us.
Gary, thank you for having me.
Those are big national awards, very competitive, a lot of people involved. It's quite a coup to receive those. First of all, just your reaction to getting that recognition for these campaigns.
Well, they were a tremendous honor, obviously, and a huge affirmation to a lot of hard work, a lot of persistence, and a lot of care from a lot of people around here. But I have to note that I'm a spoiled marketer. At the end of the day, it starts with an incredible product, and that is Purdue University, a place, the #5 most innovative university in America, per U.S. News and World Report, actually hopping Stanford this year. The #9 public institution in the United States. The state of Indiana is only one. So we've got an incredible story to tell. We've got an incredible commitment to affordability, accessibility, and value here with 10 years of straight tuition freezes. And at the end of the day, we have incredible people. I've got a board that's supportive of building this marketing engine that Purdue deserves. The same goes for President Daniels and our CFO. And at the end of the day, we've built a marketing team and a marketing community that's really cultivated, excited, and united around ditching random acts of marketing and instead being very strategic towards compelling and consistent messaging to really delight our target audiences. So it's an incredible honor, but like anything, like Boilermakers, we put our head back down and get back to work, and there's a lot of work to be done, and most importantly, a focus on protecting Purdue.
Well, let's talk about that. You mentioned the affordability issue, a key component, I know, of the marketing initiative. But you launched this really broad-based university-wide campaign about a year ago. Ultimately, it resulted in the largest freshman class in the school's history.
That's correct. I mean, there's many to thank and many that contribute, but at the end of the day, the fall was very powerful for us after many months of consternation of wondering how things were going to go, especially during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. But we stuck to our guns. We stuck just like a Matt Painter basketball team. We stuck to our playbook, really from the moment the pandemic hit through August, in telling those young men and women and their families exactly for what Purdue stands for, what they would experience. And so it was important during that period to stay committed, to stay consistent, to stay compelling, and recruit, again, as you said, the largest freshman class we've experienced.
Yeah. Talk about the challenges. A number of marketing people certainly are watching this show on a weekly basis. As you looked at it from a marketing perspective and addressing the pandemic, certainly Purdue, and I think Mitch Daniels was among the first university presidents, I think, in the country to say, hey, we're going to be back in business. We're going to welcome students back on campus. And a lot of people, I'm sure, were doubtful of that happening. From a marketing perspective, what were the things you really had to consider?
Yeah, I mean, all kudos to President Daniels from the very beginning. He was the tip of the spear, but he's guided by science and he's guided by his experts. But when the charge was there, the charge was really about create me a movement, create us an initiative that creates changes in some instances and reinforces the attitudes, the beliefs, behaviors that we're going to need on a campus every day of 50,000 individuals to protect themselves, to protect others, and to protect this Purdue community, particularly the most vulnerable, as it pertains to living our mission and being open here and doing it safely. So we really activated the campus the way that we saw during the 150th anniversary. We took a lot of keys and cues from it. We used the Disney principle that in Disney, you can only walk 30 feet before you see a trash can. Well, here, I only want you to walk 30 feet, nothing more, before you see a reminder of how to protect yourself, protect somebody else, or protect Purdue so that we can do this successfully, but that we can do this safely. So it's been a great marketing, but in particular, change initiative movement. And it's really bolstered by 200 student ambassadors as well. I have to hit them, that they are the change agents, the positive reinforcements across campus that are really making this possible.
Yeah, I only have about 30 seconds left, Ethan, but I assume those the messaging around safety and those types of things will be with us for the foreseeable future, right?
Yeah, it's all around the behaviors that we need, the hand washing, the social distancing, the de-densifying. We need those behaviors on a daily basis. We need them to be known and saturate and taken seriously so that we can continue to operate safely and successfully. So that messaging is online. It's all over campus. It's all over our community now, and it's been well embraced as what we must do here to protect Purdue.
Ethan Braden is Senior VP of Marketing and Communications at Purdue University. Ethan, thank you very much for joining us. And again, congratulations on some really prestigious recognition. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Gary.
All right.